Lucas Media. Shout out to the ones who support me and the ones who hate me. Alright, so got some big news coming out. Jaleel Hackett, one of the fighters under the Mayweather stable, did an interview with Fight Hype. And shout out to Blue Blood. I seen his video on it as well. But did an interview with Fight Hype saying that he requested a release from Mayweather Promotions. He did say that he hasn't really been getting any fights. And all the fights that he has been getting recently has been because of his own relationships that he's made. Now, one thing I will give credit was he said that Mayweather Promotions never denied him fighting on other people's cards. But at the moment, they wasn't able to get any fights for him. So he's trying to get out of Mayweather Promotions. Now, honestly, I mean, you could look at it and say it's just business. It could not really be a lot of money floating out there, especially on the PBC Mayweather side, because a lot of them fighters got paid a lot of money at first, and they really wasn't even fighting nobody. So all the money could have ran up. Even with the Amazon deal, rumor has it they didn't put any money up. They're only really getting money off the back end. But he also talked about how he idolized Floyd and was appreciative to sign with him. Now look, honestly, my honest thoughts on all of this. 50 warned us a long time ago. I would say a good 12 years ago about Mayweather Promotions. He did it on the Breakfast Club and other platforms where he said that the business really wasn't there. And even when he started the Money Team, which he said he legally owns the name, Mayweather Promotions didn't even have like an LLC or whatever. And Floyd was just working with Al. And I'm not surprised, honestly, if the business wasn't right, but it all makes sense now. You know what I mean? And even with Floyd being stuck over there in the Middle East, it makes sense. And other people are coming out and saying that. Rick Glazier, several other people are coming out and saying Floyd cannot leave from over there because he owes some people some money. Man, it's sad, especially somebody who's worth several $700 million. You be stuck over there, the fighters. And Mayweather Promotions, honestly, has never been what it could have been. That could have been the biggest thing of all time. You have Floyd Mayweather, who's made the most money, the biggest pay-per-views, and all the fighters wanted to look up to him, or looked up to him. You could have had everybody on your table. Tank Davis, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson. You could have had everybody. You could have basically drowned out the sport or froze everybody else out off of your power between you and Al Heyman and Leonard Ellerbe and all the major pay-per-views could have been on Mayweather Promotions. But I don't think Floyd is. I think he's too competitive for that, honestly. I think he looks at fighters as competition, people that are challenging his record, and instead of him building them up, he signs them, but then he starts thinking about himself, and he gets the itch to get back in the ring. And of course, he's still doing all these exhibitions and all of that. So it's unfortunate to see where Mayweather Promotions is, but I'm really not surprised. And even for young Jaleel Hackett, he could have been on Mayweather Promotions majority of his career and won multiple titles. And you got the name, Floyd. You got the name. That alone could be doing pay-per-views. What, you had Tank Davis, but then Tank Davis got out the deal. So it's like, what's going on? I really hope that Floyd does not end up going broke, or you hear stories about him getting gypped out of his money later on. Cause I don't know, it ain't looking good, honestly. And it's something serious when you stuck overseas for a couple of months because you owe somebody some money. Now, Floyd, you got a $17 million watch or whatever. You can't liquidate that. And again, I'm pocket watching because that's all he ever talks about. Man, if you owe them people $10, $15 million, man, you better sell some of them properties off. You said you got all this real estate and all of that. So there should be no reason why somebody, an icon at your level, should be going through all this stuff. That's why I'm like, Floyd, what's going on, man? Please, I really hope that he don't end up like some of these fighters that then got screwed as well. I just want to get my quick thoughts about it. Tell me what y'all think.